Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, bringing you a new deck every single day, and today we're playing Mono Green Aggro with the new Kamigawa cards. Let's talk about some of the new cards and how they fit into this deck. So first off, I started off when I was crafting this deck with 4 copies of Reckoner Bankbuster, because it is essentially a 2-mana 4/4, which is well above rate, and if that's all it was, then you would immediately play 4 of these. But of course, you have to crew it to attack, so when you are curving out perfectly and you go turn 2 Bankbuster, turn 3 any 3 drop with 3 power greater, crew the Bankbuster, attack with your 2 mana 4/4, you're doing it and you feel great, and that's well above rate, and that's amazing. It's not great in multiples because as soon as you have the second one, like you really want this pattern of like Bankbuster comes down, play something, crew it, attack. Next turn, play something, crew it, attack, right? You want to be doing that sequence, and you can't really do that when you have 2 of them. That means you'd have to double spell every turn, which isn't realistic. So you really don't want this card in multiples, and I think you could definitely get away with playing 2, and maybe you should play 2 because a 2 mana 4/4 is amazing. But I'm okay with 1. One of the combos that's really cool, I started out with 4 of these and 3 Kodamas because I really want to try out the new cards, and if you can crew the Bankbuster with the Kodama and attack because it has counters on it, albeit surge counters, it is technically modified, and so it gets trample from Kodama, and when you deal damage, you get to ramp and get a land onto the battlefield. The weird thing is, as cool as that sounds, like, the question you have to ask yourself is, like, what are you ramping to? And the answer is not much, especially if you play 4 Bankbusters, you're probably taking out Ranger Class, at least that's what I did. And Ranger Class is one of your best mana sinks for having extra mana values. You don't really ramping into anything. The other tweak I made is that I put in more Elven Walled Oddities over the Lupine Harbingers, because if you are able to ramp that quickly, this at least gives you a mana sink, right? You can dump 7 mana into it to transform it. Comes in 8/8 Trample Haste, and other creatures you control have +1/+1 and also have Trample and Haste. So that's pretty good. That at least gives you another mana outlet. But I ended up scaling these back. Bankbuster for the reasons explained. Kodama just because it is legendary, and kind of sucks to have, you know, multiple of these and you can't play them out when you're aggro deck, when you're trying to just keep putting on pressure every single turn. So I cut that down to 2, and Bankbuster all the way down to 1. It could be at 2 as well. The other card I'm trying out is Invoke the Ancients. Essentially 5 mana, dump an 8/10 onto the battlefield, split across 2 4/5s. So that seems pretty good. And they come in with a choice of either Vigilance, Reach, or Trample. That's all good. I guess you have to ask yourself, like, is this better than the other 5 drops, or even just more Lupine Harbingers out there? So first off, against like a lot of aggro decks, this is very good because 2 4/5 bodies is tough to get through. But against other small aggro decks, you basically already have the advantage because all of your creatures are better than theirs. So you don't need even more in that direction, right? Because all your 3 mana 4/4 is going to be able to block and attack through all of their 3 mana 3/3s. That's why you're playing mono green. That's the benefit you get. All your stuff is big and powerful. So it doesn't really give you an additional edge there because you should already have that edge there. Against Clerics, which I absolutely bashed my head against today because, man, it just seemed like every time they just barely escaped their Angel with Blizzard Brawl, and I couldn't kill it before it grew out of range. In that case, like, the 4/5 doesn't help because they will just outgrow you for the rest of the game, and you'll never be able to win. So for that reason, I probably would lean towards Unnatural Growth, just because that actually does give you an out against Angels, whereas previously, if you miss them with Blizzard Brawl, you have no more outs. You just straight up lose the game against Angels, and that's frustrating because they do make up a decent percentage of the meta. And then the last thing is against Control, like, which is better. So against Control, this dumps 2 bodies onto the field, so they either need 2 removable spells or, you know, a Doomscar or something to clear it, or even a Divine Purge, because these do have low mana value. So, you know, otherwise it would require 2 Fateful Absences. So that's interesting. But again, I think the pressure of having Unnatural Growth, which is hard to interact with for control decks for the most part, unless they bounce it with Divide by 0, that basically makes any of your top deck hasty threats lethal off the bat, right? If you can top deck a 4/4 oddity and have it come in as an 8/8 Trample Haste with Unnatural Growth, that presents a real threat to control. So I think overall, I probably wouldn't play Invoke the Ancients. I'd probably go with like 1 or 2 Unnatural Growths, or 1 Unnatural Growth and another Harbinger. Something like that is a good balance. Other cards I'm not playing, Tamiyo Safekeeping. If you like Snake's Veil, throw this bad boy in there. I think it's probably good and fun. It also does give both Hexproof and Indestructible. That seems good. I didn't put Eater of Virtue in, even though I wanted to initially, because kind of everything already has all the keywords, right? Everybody already has Trample, so you're not getting too much extra value from this. All right, Jugan Defends the Temple. I wanted to play this card. It pairs terribly with the Bankbuster, and I started out with 4 Bankbusters because you can't crew the Bankbuster with a 1/1. But I'm going to try this out. Maybe next time I play Mono Green, I'll scrap the Bankbuster and go 4 copies of Jugen all the way and test this guy out. Seems like it could be really good, but don't get to showcase it today. All right, that's the deck. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. Not bad. Up against El Super Mario. Oh, Lantern coming out. All right. Red. I like that. Blizzard Brawl in hand, ready to go. Ranger class online. What do we got? Rahilda. Okay. No problem. Rahilda goes down in my sleep. All right. Yeah. Like this. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Good old, keep going back to basics, you know? Gotta keep it classic sometimes. Just a good old Ranger class Blizzard Brawl pummel. Might play the Mammoth as our 4th land? Not sure if we need to do that, though. Okay, Igneous Inspiration. Alright, looks like maybe a little mono-red burn action here. Could even have dragons involved. Hit that next land. That's big. I think we'll just keep the haste coming. 5/5. Trample haste. Putting down to 11. 4 lands. Town Racer Tyrant. It is dragons. They can't really block this effectively, though. Decline. We definitely want a Blizzard Brawl here. Probably play the Mammoth as a creature. And that should basically be game right there. Yeah, Scooperoonie. Yeah, the old classic. Whew. All right, sweet curve here. No complaints. 1 drop right on time. Pack leader to follow. White. Clerics. Okay. I don't think they will block here. I don't think they should block. I'm happy if they do. Alright, we're not going to have turn 3 Blizzard Brawl. See if we can get something other than land this coming turn. 3/3 acquired. Again, they shouldn't block, though. So we can get in here with the pack leader for free. Because they know they just need 1 more turn. Alright, putting down to 16. Whew. If they play 2 creatures and get out of range... Ooh, that's enough to get out of range. Damn. Do they have another creature, though? They might not. No blocks here? They hold it back. Is there 1 more creature or not, is the question. There is not. Okay. We narrowly get out of it, unless they have, like, Sajiri Shelter or Instant Speed, like, Revitalize or something. Wow, Fateful Absence. Okay, fine. That hurts. Drop the Troll. 4/4 acquired. No attacks. Alright. I didn't really have a choice there. Definitely walked into that one, but also could not have played that any differently. Have to assume they don't have it in that scenario. Wow, 7/7. Yeah, that's pretty much game right there. Losing to mono white weenies. We'll take this draw just to see, but I might concede. Yeah. What would we need to draw to get out of this? I don't think there's anything we can draw. Okay. We're going to play out the pack leader now because you don't even get the trigger off the pup with the ranger class. We'll feel a little punished if they go like Shambling Gas or something. Okay. Shadar. I probably don't want to trade that away, actually. Let's stack. I don't think they'll trade. I think they think they're the aggressor. Take it all. Ranger class. Next turn, Blizzard Brawl is an option. A lot of pups currently. Some amount of hesitation here. Up against Loviatar. There's some Pokemon that's like Larvitar. That's what this reminds me of. That's from Pokemon Gold, by the way. Decayed, no blocks. Take it all. More hesitation here. Deadly Dispute. Yep, Deadly Dispute. All taps out, though. Man, is Jadar worth a Blizzard Brawl is the question. The answer is basically not really. Except that it preserves our pack leader and we don't have more land. I think we're just being... I don't know if they're going to attack still, though. No, we can level up the Ranger class instead. Put it on the pack leader. I like that a little bit better. Alright. Survives one more turn here. Put it down to 13. Play the pop out. 1-1's going the distance here. Gain 1 life. Not relevant yet, but could be later. I don't know if they have a creature we will think is a priority to Blizzard Brawl, though. Fell Stinger. Alright, if they don't exploit it. Okay. Alright, that's a good Blizzard Brawl target. Glad we saved it. Opponent drawn up, but going low on the life train. 2 mana available by them. I think we will Blizzard Brawl this turn. Continue our tempo swing. Instead of leveling up the Ranger class, which is another option. A lot of land in this game. Okay, Bank Buster's interesting. I think plan is the same. Go like this. Hesitation. Do they Deadly Dispute again, I think? Maybe they have instant speed removal. Maybe they can kill the pup right now. Nope. Deadly Dispute. Okay. Alright. 2 combat here. Sure. We'll put this on the pup, I suppose. They're looking to chump block now. It's a good place to have them. At any moment, they could Meat Hook Masker. I think we just play it out anyway. This was such a basically bad draw with only 1 drops in lands that we're just doing our best. The Bank Buster will dodge Massacre. And we do have Ranger class to keep going. Alright, so that's a -4 Massacre. You only need -3 to get through everything. I've drawn plenty of cards, so if they're going to draw it, they should have drawn it by now. Blood on the Snow. Okay. Bank Buster survives. They do get back, what, the Fell Stinger? Yep. Do they exploit? Probably not. Can we draw? Yep, that'll do it. Let's keep the pressure on, I think. They probably want to chump block. They do. If they kill the troll this turn, we will be able to replay it. I Twitch. Blocker acquired. We do have Trample, though. Another blocker. Again, we have Trample. So they're going to take 3 damage. 4 damage, actually. Did they shock that in? I think they just shocked that in. Okay. 1 mana remaining. Eaten alive. All right. Is it Exile? Exile. Wow. Okay. That's a game. Opponent down to 3 life. We were going to have Ranger class to go the distance, though. More land. Let's see it. Come on, don't give me land on top. All right. Opponent down to 3. We're out of gas. We have Ranger class. The game is afoot. They have Morbid Opportunist, drawing a card every time a creature dies. Only once each turn, though. If we get a string of creatures off the top, especially ones with Trample, that will matter. Kodama can give someone Trample if they get a token from Ranger class, so They just attack. They go like that. All right, the clock begins on us. They do have Faceless Haven as well. We've drawn 0 creature lands this matchup, which is big. Start to do it here. Man, if we foretold it, that's so interesting. But no, we're definitely going to get this in and attack immediately. They go down to what? To 1 here? Unless they have instant speed interaction. They can't power up the Haven. They don't have enough snow mana. Yep. Mono green go smash. So they double block, go down by 2 to 1 life. I hope they're not planning on Faceless Haven. There's not enough snow mana there. Okay. They have to double block now. Double block acquired. Sure, this is a fine order. Go down to 1. Okay. Draw a card off the Opportunist. We have another Hasty Threat on the way, again with Trample. That matters. Could potentially if we get... No, there's no way to sequence it that we, like, get land, because we know what we're drawing this turn. It's going to be the Oddity, and we're almost with 100% certainty going to play it, because of that Trample Haste is so big. They have the Dispute now. So we'd love if they attacked with the Opportunist, because that has a big toughness to block with. Pest Summoning, that's okay, but again, doesn't really deal with Trample that well. They have to play very carefully now. Any mistake will leave them dead. They either graveyard, so they must have Agadeems. Yep, here comes Agadeems. They get a lot. That's big. We're just going to run it all into them. Pest Summoning as well. Okay. Attack. We go down to 16 now. Yeah, Opportunist plays pretty well with Jadar. Draw a card every single turn. Land on top. Not what we needed. Is there any reason to play Kodama here instead? So if this is a 6... I think they kind of have to block everything. Let's just put the Oddity down. I don't think it matters. I mean, they would prefer not to block with the Opportunist. I think it's okay to go like this. All right, let's see it. So just math-wise, they block here. They absorb all of that. That's 1 damage. Okay, so 1 damage is getting through right now. So they need to block with Jadar. That's not it. Okay, good. Good. Go back. I think they just screwed that up. Sure. Yep, that's game. So, as someone has left in my comments on this video before, it's not lifelink. The pests don't have lifelink. When they die, you get the effect, but the combat damage goes through first. They lost there, so that was a misplay. You can thank people in my comment section. They know the rules. Man, that is not an amazing curve. We do get 1 more turn to draw out of it, though. Plenty of 1s and 2 drops in the deck. There's one of them. Hydra comes down. End turn. Gruul. Bard class. Alright, we are in for a treat. Fine. Land. Ranger class. Good. Okay. Probably just drop the Mammoth here, especially since they could have play with fire or some kind of removal. Definitely appears to be stick. Oh, Targnar, 3/3 acquired. Okay. Wow. That was a turn. We do not have triple snow mana yet, and we are bottlenecked on that, so we will start here. And go land, double Blizzard Brawl, level up Ranger class next turn. That's the plan, at least. All right, look at this Bard class go. Whew. That is quite the field to contend with. And Kodama. Wow. Opponent just went off right now. That was pretty insane. They appear to be hesitating about attacking. Okay. So, question is mainly, who do we need to keep around? And who do we really want dead? Trample and haste. I guess we don't want the next thing to have haste. Doubling is a pain in the ass, but we can at least chump block that, I think. So we'll go here, kill the Ice Shaper, and maybe you. Yeah, we're gonna go like this. Take a crap ton of damage this turn. Opponent ramps heavily. Huge turn for them. Okay, ramp acquired. More land. Guess we're going like this first. Take out the 4/4 next. Level up Ranger class. I guess the question is, do we attack or do we leave this behind a chump block? Wow. I think we're gonna attack because we're gonna want 2 blockers to chump block anyway. All right, let's see what they got. Good game. Okay, another hasty threat. Okay. And that's haste, and that's a 3/3. So that is, in fact, game. You got me. Wow. All right. That was nuts. That was crazy. Good for them for getting Bard class to work. That was insane. 2 lander. Not ideal at all, but we can at least play Mammoth on 1 if we need to. The Arch Gopher. All right, I like that. It's on. Moles 2/6. Lair the Hydra. All right, it's the mirror. We do hit the next land. We're still playing this for double green, I think. I think we'd rather get the pack leader down on 2 if we can. Want to hold a priority with Lair. Feels good. All right, what are we up against here? Golgari. Wow. Foretells something. Not sure what. All right, we draw into our land. That's okay. Pack leader. Field of Ruin. Definitely Golgari control then. Poison the cup. Okay, sure. Guess we can go double pup this turn. That's a good draw. Opponent holding priority. Pack leader comes in as a 4/4. Could have done it in the reverse order if we wanted to get a 5/5 hasty threat, but this is okay. This spreads out our damage a little bit. Field trip. Ramp City. Probably a Bonnie of the Old Gods soon. They learn Mascot. They think they're going to have time for Mascot. Let's see. Here comes a big attack. More land is fine. Creature land to boot. The Arch Gopher. Tap land. Definitely a Binding of the Old Gods deck, obviously. But you know even more now because they're playing the Snowland, which otherwise you would play. There it is. Probably take the pack leader. Hitting them with even more haste this coming turn. Five mana. Play you. Even bigger haste creature. Dodges Meathook Massacre this coming turn. Putting down to 1. Don't think there's any combination of cards that get them out of this at this point. We have to go land -4 Massacre. The oddity stays alive. Let's tap land. Here comes the 6 regular land. Should be game. Blood on the Snow. I'm wrong. And I'm right. But we have the creature land too, so it doesn't matter. Whew. Okay. Not bad. Tism free to play. Okay. Clerics again. A lot of clerics out today. Ranger class. We're gonna need that 3rd Snowland right now. Forest. Okay, that's fine with me. Not a massive creature. Whew. Probably leveling you up. We really need that 3rd Snowland right now. So they're about to drop something big, I'm assuming. 4 mana. Another veteran. Is it something that's going to grow out of control? Nope. It's more life gain. Okay. They attack us. Alright, heck yeah. Blizzard Brawl. I really don't think I want to spend it here. If we spend both of these, though, and they play something, it comes in as a 4/4, which we currently outsize. If we don't, it comes in as like a 6/6, which is too big for us anyway. I think we'll do one of them, maybe. Do we do the other one? I can't imagine we do the other one. I just can't bring myself to use my last Blizzard Brawl. So now if it comes in, it comes as a 5/5. We can still fight it. There it is. Comes in as a 5/5. Just as we planned. Do they have one more creature, though? Because if they do... Oh, god damn it. And it's the worst fucking creature, too. Oh, god. Okay. Damn. Got roasted by clerics today. Mono green, I swear, is a good deck, but got roasted by clerics today. If you liked that video, click on one of these two next. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time.